Hey y'all, and welcome back. Y'all get on in here, get on in here, get on in here. We're gonna recap Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 6, episode 18. All right, y'all. So it opened up. We still at the baby reveal. Kiki was a no-show, but we kind of knew that, being though her and Tiffany, they ain't the best of friends right now. But old girl Tisha, not only was girlfriend late, girlfriend came in ready, came in hot. It's like she prepared her statements in the car prior to her arriving to the event. Do you hear me? I guess she had to learn from that other meetup with Stormy and Tiffany that she need to be prepared to answer some questions. However, she still managed to swerve. But she was actually giving Miss Nail the business, and that's what I didn't get. Now, they was just at dinner in the last scene where you just spilling all kind of beans and you getting all in their business. Now you want to tell her something's dead. I'm done. I'm over it, this, that, and the other. And it was to the point where Mel even tried to jump in to help. Nail said, I got this, and continued to give Tisha the same energy that she was giving her. I ain't mad at you, Miss Nail. Hold your ground, stand your ground, cause she's standing on facts. That's Miss Nail, not Tisha. But she was just really going in. Now, Kimmy tried to offer some advice about, they just want to give you some feedback. This girl said she don't need no feedback. That's what she said. We gonna move on from that one now. But anyway, Tiffany done brought up this $100 again. Now, nobody want to talk about this $100. Tiffany, not Tiffany, Tisha rolling her eyes or whatnot. Tell me why Stormy had to look at Tisha and ask her, do you want me to tell her? She's like, no, I don't want to. But that's when they'll say, you a grown woman. You got your own mouth. You can't talk about them $100. I love the thought of that. But now, this is what's going to get me. Why Stormy called this woman husband a woman, a lady, and said he act like a bitch? She done called him a little bit of, I don't even know how I even feel about that. I don't know if that was cool. I promise you I don't. But she did. And I like the way Mel seconded that motion. Mel also seconded one of Stormy's motions about he do stuff to Tisha that put her at odds with the women in the group as if he don't want her to be nobody's friend. Mel mentions that to his face, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But this is what Stormy had to say. In my mind, ain't no other way to talk to this man who acting like a woman. Feel like Marceau gets a lot of with you going amongst the ladies that's unnecessary, especially with you and I. We would have never had a moment if he hadn't done that. And see, I'm where you are right now. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm glad we having this conversation because that's how I'm feeling. Because what came to me today was about a dinner that y'all had with the Fletchers, Marceau, and all this little jabs he's throwing at me to come between the me and Tisha. How does that work? When now, for me, when I see him, now what the hell you say? Because I'm right here. Now we gotta talk to Marceau. I be thinking he be acting like a woman. Cause I was like, like a woman. I feel like he wanna be a lady. Girl, be quiet. You know what I mean? Like he acting like a bitch. Yeah, he should come over here with the ladies. We can put on a wig and join it. All right, now let's talk about the Scots 2.0, honey. It's Kimmy and Maurice. They went to go check on their property that is being redone. It just so happened that, did y'all notice Michael done got a little chunky. He done got thick. I don't know what's gonna, and he the only Scott brother with hair. I don't know what all that means, but I just want to point that out. But anyway, they talking, and Kimmy brings up again about Marceau saying nobody paid, and saying now he's saying that he said that to the Fletchers, and he's bringing it up. So now Maurice, I don't know what his mind be. He's just saying, well, I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to have some words with him. And that's cool and all, but your brother is really, putting some stuff down that ain't nobody trying to hear. She even mentioned about him popping off at the ladies. That's a problem. That is really a problem.
Marceau said nobody paid nothing. And all of the events came from him and Letitia. That is what Nell said. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Did Marceau say that, or did Nell say that Marceau said that?
Nell said Marceau said it, but Tisha was at the dinner too. Tisha corroborated.
I need to talk to Marceau.
All right, in the next scene, you got Mel, who done popped up on Nell at her daycare, and they're sitting around talking about what actually went down at the baby reveal and how they feel, and things along those lines. And, I had no idea how the Fletchers were supporting them, going to their business black, buying the champagne in the bottle for Tisha to actually go batshit on Miss Nell. I don't get it. I don't get it. And for even with the way Tisha was prying in these people's business, when I say business, like, so what ownership or how much percentage you own, y'all 50-50, well, I'm 85%. Things like that. But I like the way Mel broke it down to Nell to tell her this is what happens when they put their wives as majority owners.
Say this, whenever Martell and I used to have a company together, we had started getting into government contracting where we were doing proposals and things and submitting bids for the government. There are different certifications. One of those certifications was woman-owned business certification that allows you to get more opportunities. What the government found out, the trifling thing that people were doing, the husband would make the wife, this is real, the higher percentage owner in the company to say it's a woman-owned business, woman-certified owned business, so they could get more contracting opportunities. So here's my thing. If she owns 85%, that only leaves 15%. Yeah. So what the partner owns? That's what the partner owns.
All right, now in the next scene, you got Kiki and her husband. They're talking. They're just talking about things in general, like her medical condition and things like that. And she was saying how she hate that she missed the baby reveal. But it wasn't too much going on. They ain't really have much. That wasn't an interesting scene in my opinion. But Kiki did have this to offer.
I was just too sick, I definitely don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to hide my face, because that's most definitely not the case.
Now, I think this probably was the scene we was all waiting on. We saw this on the mid-season trailer where Melody actually invited Marceau to have a sit down and talk because she wanted to tell him about what she heard that was said about her when they had dinner with the Fletchers. And for some reason, I don't know why, Marceau just like fucking with Mel. And I'm beginning to believe, I've been seeing the comments and seeing it listed all over, I truly believe Marceau got a thing for Mel. And it's bad. I'm talking about real bad. He got a thing for her. Now, this is what I like the way Mel told him. Yeah, I do have T-shirts, but that's not all I do. And she told him, you know what all I do, so why are you even playing? Don't even play with me like that. You get what I'm saying? And he had no comeback. Instead, he had the nerve to say, I don't have a high respect for people who sell products. And she was like, ain't that what you doing? Ain't that what you trying to get to? You on the e-commerce trying to sell these black T-shirts as well. And she was like, how you in business that you don't have a high respect for? And he was like, to make money, Mel. How much sense did that make? But you want to actually sit here and tell her you don't have a high respect for, but yet it's something that you trying to do. Mel sat there and listened to him, and she laughed at him when it was appropriate. And we all done heard about when she was like trying to adjust her eyelash or whatnot. He was like, don't cry, Mel. Don't cry. And she was like, cry. Oh, honey, that was enough for me. But I like the way she actually put it in his face. And she told him exactly how she felt and dropped this right here on him.
Intentionally.
I didn't, Mel.
Intentionally.
No, I didn't. And that's what I'm trying to tell you now. I did not.
Yeah, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Mel,
You tried to downplay what I do.
Mel, don't cry, Mel. Listen, my bad. I apologize. Don't cry.
Nobody's crying about you, Marceau. Nobody. Even Tisha ain't gonna be crying about you when she leave your ass.
Why would you want you to leave me?
I ain't saying I want to. I just got
You want my kids to grow up in a single home? You keep taking.
Afraid of Tisha and I being in a good space and her being around this strong woman right here and then her getting the streets to leave your manipulative line ass.
Don't forget to click like, comment, and share.